I'm looking into buying an apartment here. Right now, just renting because we were kind of short notice, had to move suddenly. But yeah, so we are planning to buy a 2-bedroom one here. So far, this is a 1-bedroom and it's huge, it's spacious. I love the neighborhood. So, from my previous video, you are now about to see the current project we have going on for 2026. But before I do show you that, I just want to show you the view of my current apartment, my lovely, lovely garden space, my little doggy toilet, my dogs, and you're about to see the project that we're about to move into. So, this is our project for 2026. We are buying this 2-bedroom apartment. So the current one we're renting, and we finally found the perfect apartment that we wanted, which is, it's the same apartment, but it's just different floor. And from a 1-bedroom one, we are upgrading to a 2-bedroom. And as opposed to renting, now we are actually buying this one to finally have as our own. So let me take you through a rough house tour. Here's the kitchen, and it actually looks very similar to my current or previous apartment, I'd say. We're gonna move here in 2 days. But as you can see, it's a little bit more new because they painted the walls as opposed to my old one. It's actually wallpaper. All this furniture here, the fan, the sofa, the TVs, they're all ours. It's included with what we're buying and what we're paying for. And because it is an older apartment, you can see everything's run down. That's okay, it's fine because we are planning on refurbishing it and refurnishing it as well. So a lot of things are gonna be moved around a bit. We are gonna be getting rid of this table because it takes up too much space for what we want. I'm gonna be moving this one into the 2nd bedroom, and as you can see, the number one thing for me was the view, right? We have a nice garden skyline view, which I'm very happy about. It's because you saw from my previous apartment, the view is just a wall, you know, it's just another building. So nice one about this one, there's 2 bathrooms. There's the guest room bathroom, and then there's the master bedroom, sorry. Master bedroom, things that are furnished here. So like I said, we're gonna be getting rid of a lot of this stuff, especially this big wardrobe, because we actually want to make a walk-in wardrobe. So yeah. And the 2nd bedroom, which as of now, we're going to have it like as a lounge room before children come in the story, but we're gonna make it a lounge room, and then when children come in, probably gonna change it to the children's bedroom. And again, a very nice view. So first off, I just wanted to go ahead and just give you a bit of a backstory. For my whole life, I've never owned any house, property, apartment. I've rented my whole life. From the time I was born until now, I've only ever rented, and I don't have any property, house, apartment that I can call my own. I don't have anything. So yeah, my father has his family house, my mother has her family house, but I'm not welcome to stay there because that's a house that's shared with their families and their siblings, and there's no space for us, and it's okay, I don't want to go back there anyway. So I know some people are just like, oh, you know, but why buy if you can just rent per life? Most of the time it's cheaper, but that's for people who have a home to go to. We don't have that. So this is going to be our first official home that we can call home and that we can come home to. So secondly, you also might be asking, why buy an apartment and not a house? Well, actually, originally we wanted a house, and actually after talking to a lot of friends and family who are, you know, have more experience than us and older than us, we forget that, first of all, we work in the city. And in the city center, there's not very many houses to buy. Plus, the houses in the city center are incredibly expensive. It's like, it's unattainable, right? And if we wanted to buy a house, you know, we had the plan like, okay, the house is a little bit outside the city, but even still outside of the city, the commute to and from, if you know Bangkok, traffic is impossible, right? It's horrendous. So in the most practical sense, it makes sense for us to still be in the city. Plus, I very meticulously thought about this. This has been a very long thought for the longest time about house versus apartment slash condo. for what we got this apartment with the location, because this is a prime location. We're in the city center. We're near everything. We're located near the hospital, the metro, the subway, the supermarket, a lot of shopping malls. We are located very near walking distance. Okay, so if one day we retire and we want to buy a house outside of Bangkok, we can rent this one out and have passive income, because this is, like I said, it is a prime location. So for what we're actually getting for this apartment, it's actually a great deal, and it's actually very worth it in the future. So getting this is a win-win, plus having 2 bedrooms and how spacious it is. I think this is actually a very good investment on my end. So a house is not out of the plans, but just since we're both still working within the city, it makes sense to still stay in an apartment. But I'm actually pretty happy it's a big apartment, so I have nothing to complain about, right? Yeah, I hope you really like this apartment tour. Really looking forward to redecorating everything and really finally making it our dream home. There's still a lot to do, and this is our project for 2026. We want to take you through the process of moving into our new place and slowly redecorating it to make it our own. So yeah. Hello. So just a couple of things I wanted to point out with the video you just saw. Basically, I know in the updates for 2026 video, I kept saying that I have a project for 2026, but I don't want to say it yet. Because it might not go, or it might go on. And that was mainly because I was in the process of getting my mortgage approved. And yes, I know a lot of my friends and family were just like, yeah, sure, you're gonna get it approved 100%. You don't have any debt, or you don't have anything. But I'm like the type just like, never say never. They might find something that I don't know, because I don't want to say something if I haven't got it yet. So now that we have it in hand, mortgage is approved, contract and everything has been signed. We're just waiting for the transfer of ownership. I am happy and safe to say that we are going on with the project of refurnishing our new apartment. So that's why I was a little bit kind of like, should I not say it? But yeah, I'm really proud of myself for adulting and finally buying my own space and really, starting my family life, and it's really exciting. And it's so crazy to see how far I've come from, that little kid who was 20 years old and always wanted a place for themselves, and now here I am at turning 32 this year, and finally really setting the foundations and the roots for myself. And it's really surreal. Getting married was already one thing that I was just like, I can't believe that everything is happening. And now that I'm finally making these big decisions, finally really creating the life that I really wanted to live, it's awesome, man. I cannot express how grateful I really do feel for this. And yeah, so you will see the process of everything. And also, yes, I'm still in my old apartment just because we are just, like I said, I'm waiting for the transfer of ownership. Once we have that signed, we will slowly start packing our things and moving into the next apartment. And the easiest thing about that, which I'll probably make a video, is that it's on the floor below. So I just need to I can slowly do things one by one. We're not going to fully move in until 16th of February. So we're just slowly going through the process of packing everything and slowly moving it to the bottom apartment, and then cleaning this one up just so that the owners can inspect it and everything. And yeah, so exciting times. I can't wait to take you with me on this journey, and I really feel like the start of 2026 has been very magical. I'm really looking forward to this year and what we are going to manifest, what we are going to accomplish, and the you know, 2025 wasn't the greatest year for the whole world in general, but I really have a good feeling about 2026. It's a gut feeling. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one.